Welcome to Rappler Talk. I'm Ezra Faraz. I'm joined here today by Ryan Johnson, the Categories Director of Upwork, which was formerly Elance Odesk. Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Ezra.
So what are the major trends going on in freelancing today in the Philippines?
Well, the Philippines, first of all, is a really large contributor to online work and to Upwork. There are more than 1.4 million registered Filipino freelancers on Upwork, and it's the third largest earning region within the world.
What types of jobs are seeing the most growth?
Filipinos are primarily earning within the admin support category, the customer service category, sales and marketing categories. Those are the real big contributors. Customer service, though, is growing at an extremely rapid rate. Freelancer earnings last year grew by more than 90%.
I understand you're having an initiative ongoing to try to disrupt the call center industry in the Philippines. Can you tell us more about that?
Well, what's really happening is that we're living in a connected era. People through the internet are now able to do work, so that's really what's disrupting the call center industry. Clients are increasingly hiring online for customer service professionals.
If I'm a Filipino, why should I consider the Upwork platform?
Well, one of the great things about Upwork is that it enables you to work online, so you can work from home or from anywhere, and there are lots of jobs to choose from. So for Filipino freelancers or professionals, there's more work opportunities. There's the opportunity to not have to deal with the long commute, the multi-hour commute, freedom to choose who you work with, where you work from, how many hours a week you work, and the opportunity to spend more time with your family because you can have better work-life balance.
So are most Filipinos using Upwork as a replacement to traditional employment or as a supplement?
It really varies. We see many people come in and try Upwork first as a part-time or for a small number of hours, but quickly become successful and leave their full-time jobs to freelance.
What kind of fields within Upwork allow for the greatest transition to full-time work?
That's a great question. For Filipinos, they're having great success within the admin support category, within customer service, within sales and marketing. Customer service professionals especially, clients are hiring online with increasing demand. Last year, customer service professionals' incomes on Upwork went up by more than 90%.
Excellent. What other industries are you seeing tremendous growth on Upwork?
It's really happening across the board. Last year on Upwork, freelancers earned almost $1 billion, and we're continuing to see tremendous growth across all of our categories of work. We currently support more than 100 categories and almost 3,000 skills.
If I'm a Filipino generalist, what skills would you suggest I specialize in to try to succeed on Upwork?
I would focus on where your expertise is. Clients come to Upwork to hire experts. So if you have multiple years experience in the BPO industry as a service expert, I recommend coming to Upwork and positioning yourself as a customer service professional.
How do freelancers typically demonstrate expertise on the Upwork platform? Is it through your resume or is it through different tests you can take?
There are a number of things that you can do, but as a new person coming onto Upwork, the most important thing you can do is have an awesome profile. So really approach Upwork like you would applying to your dream job. Really fill out a profile that demonstrates your expertise in a particular area. So include a great high-resolution professional photo, a succinct overview of your experience and skills, a thorough overview of your educational accomplishments, your professional certifications, anything else that helps you stand out and demonstrates your expertise and enables a client to assess fit for you with a particular project that they're looking for. If you're a creative professional, then a stellar profile also is really useful. Things like, portfolios. So if you've done website design, mobile app design, or you're a writer, you really want to showcase your work in your portfolio.
What about outside the Upwork platform? How important is it for a freelancer to be searchable on Google and to have professional stuff come up when their name is searched?
What's great about Upwork is once you've come into our platform and you've proven that you're a great freelancer, we market you for you. So when clients come to our website, they'll discover you as a freelancer with specific skills. They'll see your reputation of having success with other clients. And that you can use that to spend more time working and less time looking for your next job. In addition to that, we also recommend that you do continue to do things to market yourself. So learning new skills to make yourself much more hireable online and able to have a career online.
How important is offline networking for an online freelancer in the Philippines?
I think for freelancers on Upwork, it's less important because Upwork markets you for you. Once we know that you're a great freelancer, we go to work for you. So you can spend more time earning money and less time looking for money. And the other wonderful thing about Upwork is that your profile is completely transparent. So anyone that lands on your profile, whether it's externally or internally on Upwork, can see your track record of successfully satisfying clients and the type of work that you performed.
Other than making a very complete profile when just beginning, what other advice do you tend to give Filipino freelancers on how to succeed on Upwork?
Be persistent. Coming in new, it can be challenging or intimidating when you've never worked online before, but stick with it. You will have success, especially if you've taken the time to differentiate yourself and build a really complete profile.
In terms of career growth on Upwork, does the career growth trajectory look to be like an upward trend in terms of the quality and range of jobs that freelancers get?
Absolutely. When online work started about a decade ago, most people were just coming to get a website built for cheap. But nowadays, when was the last time you went to a website that wasn't beautiful or downloaded an app that wasn't amazing? You just don't find low quality apps or websites anymore because they won't last for long. So clients are hiring online with higher value jobs, really high expectations, and the talent pool is only getting better with expertise and skills.
What are the most diverse kinds of work you're seeing performed on Upwork?
As mentioned, we have more than 100 categories of work. Any type of work that you can think of happens on Upwork. Some people go and have their house designed that they want to build. Other fast food industry businesses have come on and have their specialized grills designed. And that's in addition to other things like work being done to put forward the connected internet or the Internet of Things. Circuit design is really growing quickly on our platform. Almost anything that you can think of is performed on Upwork.
I think the assumption with any online jobs platform is that it's people from abroad hiring people from emerging markets. Are you seeing the trend of people within the Philippines actually hiring other online freelancers within the Philippines as well?
Absolutely. So I'll use the customer service category as a specific example. So within the customer service category, about 60% of freelancers hired are hired by companies in the United States. 10% though are hired by companies in the Philippines. Often those are freelancers who have had great success on Upwork and decided to start an agency and then start hiring local Filipino talent to support their agency.
Can you tell us a story about one of your most successful freelancers in the country?
The list is extremely long, so I don't know that I have a very specific example. A number of folks, for example, that have applied to our Pro Customer Service program first started out in the BPO space, maybe had 4 or 5 years experience at a supervisor level for things like large real estate firms, transitioned online because they wanted work-life balance and to spend more time with their family, basically to get rid of the 4-hour commute. They've been freelancing now for more than 4 years, have moved up multiple times with long-term clients, and for the future, plan to remain a freelancer.
In terms of benefits, are you finding any way to supplant the traditional benefits that a traditional job offers?
Online work and Upwork, we merely facilitate the relationships between clients and freelancers. Clients and freelancers then sometimes do things to help strengthen the bond and strengthen the opportunity for a long-term relationship, working relationship. But things like benefits, we leave up to individual freelancers because everyone on our platform is an independent contractor.
What other trends do you expect to see for freelancing over the next year or 5 years in the Philippines?
Well, I'll speak globally. We already know that the Philippines is the 3rd largest earning freelancer country on Upwork. And to just frame the opportunity, last year it's estimated that about $1 trillion was paid in online work. It's estimated that within the next decade, online work will be worth as much as $2.7 trillion, so almost $3 trillion. So if the Philippines can continue to contribute in the way that they are, it can be tremendous for all Filipinos.
Why is the Philippines such a high value market in terms of freelancers? What is the appeal for people looking to hire freelancers?
Well, specifically in customer service, the infrastructure here, the training, the skills related to customer service, really, really helpful, but also mastery of the English language, and really, really passionate about being great service professionals, empathy, listening skills, all those things are in very, very high demand, and that's why hiring in the Philippines is happening at such a great rate.
Can you see Philippines eventually becoming #1 as the top destination for online freelancers in the world?
Absolutely. I think the fact that the Philippines is an archipelago and there's opportunities when working online to stay in the city if you want to or move back to the provinces. There's a strong adoption of online work, strong value proposition for Filipinos. So I can definitely see a world where Filipinos are ranking near the top or at the top for online work.
Who's #1 and who's #2? Who do we have to overtake?
That's a great question. I think the US is #1. I can't recall exactly who #2 is because I've just been focused on the Philippines for the last week, but the Philippines is up there.
Have you been meeting with a lot of Filipino freelancers since you've been in the country?
Yes, I've met with both Filipino freelancers and call center professionals who are just interested in making a change. We've done local events here in Manila. We spoke at A Space, co-working space recently, with folks who are either starting a startup and interested in growing their business through hiring freelancers, or folks who are either interested in freelancing or currently freelancing on Upwork so they can share their stories.
What most surprises you when you meet with Filipino freelancers in person?
What most surprises me? Just their passion for online work. At first, they might come across shy and may not really seem that they're really into online work, but once you have a chance to sit down and converse with them, you realize how important online work is to them, to their future, and to their families.
Is there a typical profile of a Filipino freelancer on Upwork?
There really isn't. Our platform is so diverse, all different genders, ages, backgrounds, geographies. Really, the main thing that's shared is most people freelancing really enjoy the freedom, really enjoy the work-life balance that they get, really enjoy being able to pick and choose the work that they do, and more importantly, also enjoy being able to earn in other currencies, such as the US dollar.
How are you trying to grow the Upwork community in the Philippines?
Really, we're here on the ground this week to share our new program, our Pro Customer Service program. What that's designed to do is to help Filipino freelancers capitalize on the strong demand for customer service professionals. This program provides exclusive benefits for people that get into it, and it's application only and it's a private group. But once in, it helps qualified customer service professionals be successful on Upwork.
What kind of benefits would they receive as a part of this program?
First and foremost, it's a vetting process. So we go through and verify your credentials and your background. Once you're through, you get a credential on your profile that helps you stand out. Clients know this is a private group of only professional freelancers. Secondly, currently the average hourly rate within the group is $14 per hour. So pro customer service freelancers just earn more and clients are willing to pay more because they know they're qualified. Finally, we have enterprise clients and they source talent directly from these groups.
Beyond customer service agents, are you looking to grow the community for other types of freelancers in the Philippines?
Absolutely. Well, admin support is still the largest category for Filipinos, and they do excellent in there. High demand jobs like virtual assistants for busy executives overseas remain to be a really solid earning area for the Philippines. I think what's really happening though is a lot of organic movement. Online work is so broadly adopted here in the Philippines that a lot of successful freelancers have set up social media groups and other social groups to help people get started, to help train them on how to become very successful in online work.
A lot of Filipinos, possibly some watching out there, might be concerned that they may not be able to use Upwork because maybe they have a slow internet speed connection. Is that a big issue for interested freelancers?
Well, I think in general, the Philippines has one of the slowest internet connections in Southeast Asia. But I can say when you're ranking #3 in the world in earnings, there's a persistency there and a grouping of skills there that overcomes the slower internet. So I think you do want to have the best internet connection that you can. You want to have a connected wire and you want backup in case rain comes through or storms come through. But overall, Filipinos show that they're able to have success with the internet connection speed that they have today.
That's really impressive. So in terms of geographic distribution, are we even seeing freelancers as far deep into the provinces where the internet connection is typically slower?
Absolutely. There are freelancers scattered all over the Philippines archipelago. There are folks who are located in large concentrations within cities or in remote areas.
Do you have any final words of advice for how to succeed on the Upwork platform for Filipino freelancers who may be interested in trying it out?
Sure. Take it very seriously, approach it like it's your dream job, create a very specific profile that presents you as an expert to clients because they want to hire experts, and then stick with it. You're going to have success.
I've been speaking with Ryan Johnson, the Categories Director of online jobs platform Upwork, which was formerly Elance Odesk. I'm Ezra Faraz, and thank you for joining Rappler Talk.